you're looking for a particular serviceman who's lost, but it could take years before you can have that ceremony. And during that period of time, you're doing all the research, you're going to different areas, you're continuing to improve your process with new technology. You get very much involved, I think, probably in the process.
Yes.
And sometimes people who look at it from the outside, when they check out the documentary, they'll see all this technology and all this amazing gear and equipment and these minds involved. And you might think that it's all about that, but it really isn't. It's about that closure piece. It's that people side of things, isn't it, that really drives you?
It really is. In some instances, we've been given the privilege of notifying the family. Other times, the Department of Defense notifies the family. In either case, the family goes through stages. First is disbelief. What are you trying to sell something? And eventually, you just have to allow the family to work through it. And then all of a sudden, the impact comes really literally emotionally crushing down on them when they realize that this individual who has been talked about, who has been remembered in many different ways by the families, is a real person. And particularly for the follow-on generations that never knew this individual, it becomes so very real. And the picture on the mantle is no longer just that. It is the image of a real person coming home finally after all these years. And the family starts thinking about things like, how has this impacted my life? And then they realize, and it's inevitable, that there are consequential sacrifices that every one of these families has made as a result of this loss. And it's grown into their family unit, but this gives them, number one, time to think about the return home, but at the same time, it brings the families together. And it's really, truly been amazing. Some of these ceremonies, people have come from all over the United States, and many of the extended families have never met each other.
I started meeting some of the families, and I started flag ceremonies. Every crash site that we found, I would bring an American flag, and we would hold. The loss of somebody who hasn't been able to return home. I have never been in a home where there isn't a very special place for that family member.
Hey, thanks for joining me today on Titans of Transition. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please check the show notes for additional information.